It was going to be one of those days. Percy and Thomas, the hard-working trains, were returning home from work when suddenly a downpour of rain and chaos struck. The rails became blocked by a heap of rocks. It was no problem with them. They could still move with great difficulty. But while Percy managed to escape, Thomas fell to the ground. Fallen stones were heaped up together. Percy got into a panic, didn't know how to save his friend. But Thomas only saw he turned and walked away. The problem has been made more acute. Meanwhile, scientist Red was working diligently on finding a cure for a peculiar creature. Lost in his work, an unexpected event occurred. The breaking of a vase, releasing the terrifying creature into the night. Red desperately tried to catch the creature but failed. In the cold, lonely night, Thomas remained trapped, unknowingly becoming an ideal host for the creature. His entire body transforming. His body transformed, acquiring 8 legs and an eerie resemblance to the creature. Accursed Thomas. Filled with anger and vengeance. Percy didn't know what was happening. He continues to seek outside help.
What's wrong?
Someone is struggling in the ball.
Huh?
With the help of Zombie, they gathered the necessary materials and rushed to rescue Thomas.
Let's go.
Percy and his helper soon arrived at the place. When they arrived at the scene,
Where is he?
Thomas was nowhere to be found. Then from afar they heard shouts and horrible engine roars. They ran toward the screams. The fire spread to the whole village. With deep anger from his best friend, Percy with the evil of bad parasite, that made Cursed Thomas lose himself. He decided to take revenge on village. His eyes were rimmed in red. Even so, Cursed Thomas recognized Percy instantly
Why
that he
did
saw
you
his friend.
leave me?
No, I did
Percy
not.
tried to explain, but Cursed Thomas refused to believe him, consumed by his fury. The villagers, recognizing the threat, rallied together, using every tool available to capture Cursed Thomas and protect their village. Percy had seen it and decided to help his friend escape. Meanwhile, the scientist, driven by curiosity, pursued the dangerous creature, hearing its eerie shrieks in the darkness.
Please, don't hold anyone.
For a brief moment, Cursed Thomas paused, his eyes returning to normal. But the creature's influence forced him back into cruelty. When the scientist arrived,
no.
he witnessed the creature's impact on Cursed Thomas, prompting him to take action. Red used the potion he had just made. A cloud of smoke surrounded Cursed Thomas as the creature was expelled from his body. It keeps running away. Thomas returned to his original form, freed from the curse. The dangerous creature, now seeking new prey, continued its rampage. But this time was different. There are more than one train.